Good morning, everybody. It is just past 6 a.m. on Sunday morning, and I am doing my 17-mile long run. This is going to be the longest run that I've done in a long time, but that's kind of the deal with every long run I'm doing on the weekends now. It will be my longest run in a long time. This is my pace I'm setting for today is supposed to be easy. As opposed to what I'm going to be doing over the next couple weekends. I'm halfway through my marathon training block. It's like week 8. So after this long run, my long run next weekend will be do the first half easy and then the second half closer to race pace. But this one today is a leisurely pace. My route that I've chosen today is, I just started at my house, and I'm kind of setting myself up with like bathroom breaks. I want to give myself like 2 stops. So about 6 miles in, I kind of have a scheduled stop where I can refill my water cup and use the restroom if I need to. And then another 6 miles in, I'm going to try to stop somewhere. I have packed like 5 or 6 gels, 2 electrolyte sticks, and $20 bill. And then keys to my restaurant so I can go in there to refill my cup and all that. I feel as prepared as I can. Today I started the day off, ate a banana, used my inhaler, drank some Gatorade, drank some coffee, used the restroom, and then I just hit the road. I didn't do any pre-run stretching. With long runs like this, it's like you're going to warm up when you warm up. You're not going too hard, but if I was going to try to run a quicker pace, I would probably try to stretch it out. So I'll check in with y'all a little later. All right, I'm just a little over 3 miles into this thing. I'm about to take my first gel, and a couple of things. I did use, once you get past the half marathon metric, in my opinion, for me at least, that's when I need to start taking certain things into consideration. And one of those is going to be using like what is called body glide or nut butter or something that's going to help you prevent chafing in your hot spots. For me, a hot spot is going to be underneath my armpits. That's where I start to rub after a while. So I did put some body glide, and that was left over from my triathlon days. But there's other brands and other things, and you could just use like Vaseline if you need to. But if you ever get a hot spot and you're in the middle of the race, Vaseline will help. Desitin will help heal it after the fact. That's like diaper rash cream. But that's one thing. And then another thing I did, maybe I mentioned it before, I brought a $20 bill with me. Obviously, if I stop somewhere at a convenience store, I can use my phone to tap to pay, but you never know if that's going to work or not. Or it doesn't work everywhere. Not everywhere offers that option, so I did bring a $20 bill with me just to make sure I could pay for something if I needed to. And I am dividing this 17 miles up. For a long run like this, you want to divide it up into something that you can digest. And so I try to think of it in 3 stages. Like I'm on phase 1 right now. I'm trying to get to a destination, and that destination will be 6 miles away from the start. That's phase 1, and then I'll try to do phase 2, another 6 miles, and then phase 3 will be 5 miles for the final 17. So you kind of just try to divide it up into things you can digest, and it's like, so for me mentally right now, I am halfway through phase 1, and that makes me feel good. It's like even though I'm only 3 miles into a 17-mile run, and I'm already like starting to feel it, the heat and humidity, feels good to, digest a piece of it. So I'll check in with y'all after the end of phase 1. Okay, phase 1 is done. We're on to phase 2. I'm running up this hill. I've lost the shirt. It's a little bit of a struggle, but I still feel good. Nothing hurts. I'm just trying to stay ahead of my nutrition at this point, making sure I got calories and electrolytes and carbs and whatnot. So I'll check in with y'all a little later. All right, I am over 8.5 miles into this run, which means I'm halfway through. My mantra for this is keep pushing forward and you're going to do this whole thing. It's easy on a long run of this distance to start rationalizing with yourself and saying, oh, 15 is just as good as 17, or I can quit at 15.5. But the truth is, it's like mentally it's better for yourself to give yourself this win to finish the whole thing. You know, so I am going to finish 17 miles, and, you know, unless I'm injured or something like that, but I ain't injured. I'm not even having any sort of duress or anything like that. So I'm feeling good. I'm gonna finish this thing, and I just gotta keep pushing forward. Okay, we're on to phase 3 of this run. I'm at 11.5 miles, so we have 5.5 miles more to go. I've started to try to push it. Like once I hit 11, I went to my second pit stop, which was clutch. Got myself some water, used the restroom, washed my hands, put some electrolytes in this water. But I tried to push it after that, and I immediately just like got a side stitch. So I'm walking it out for a minute. But I've had one of these before in a long run, so I know I can push through it. I just can't like push hard right now, but I'll get there. This will take me a little over 3 hours to complete. I wish I could run it quicker than that. It's just, you know, you just forget like this heat and humidity, what it does to you. But, you know, the saying is summer miles equal fall smiles, you know, because once the humidity dies down and the temperature dies down, it's like this will equal like good solid fitness for you. So hopefully that works out for me. My race is in September. You know, I'm supposed to run an 8 minute, 10-second mile for 26 miles. Hopefully I'll be capable of that. So I'll see y'all towards the end of this run. I'll tell you how I feel and what my finishing time will be close to for this 17 miles. All right, I'm back in the neighborhood. We are having some light rain and some cloud cover, which is like clutch right now. I'm almost out of water. I'm at 15.5 miles. So I've got 1.5 miles to go, right on time. Should be just over 3 hours on the total run, maybe like 3:05 to 3:10, which is all right. You know, I think I regret not trying to run quicker, but it is what it is. It's like this was a slow run. It was supposed to be a slow run. I'm happy with that. And I'm definitely happy that I'm going to finish the whole thing. So I'm going to try to get home for the rest of the day. I've got the kids by myself. My wife is going out of town to her sister-in-law's baby shower. So I'm going to go try to hit up me, mommy, and granddaddy and go hang out with them so they can assist me in entertaining my children today. So and maybe go to the pool if the sun comes out. So thank y'all for watching. I will see y'all on the next one.